Okay, so Bernadette, I wanted to give you that video I was talking about real quick here, and so I can show you what I was talking about. And so the city of Battle Creek, Bedford, Penfield, and then Leroy. Springfield. So what we have in the city of Battle Creek. City of Battle Creek's in the middle here, and then we have township. We have Penfield Township, Bedford Township, City of Springfield. So it's a city of Springfield, and then Leroy Township, and then Emmett Township. What I found is that every single one of these has the same attorney. So right now, John Macfarlane is the attorney for every single one of these municipalities. Now, I have a major problem with that because this one entity now gets to control everything for the city of Battle Creek. And because what I've experienced and know now is that all the decisions that are made in municipalities goes to their attorney. And so they've been controlling some things because I found out that this gentleman here, his name is John Macfarlane. I don't know how to spell it exactly. You have to look it up, John Macfarlane. But John Macfarlane has a group called Battle Creek Whitewater. Battle Creek Whitewater, okay, is a non-profit located in his office in Battle Creek. And so his nonprofit, there is a river that goes through Emmett Township, cuts through the city of Battle Creek. The Battle Creek River runs through the city of Battle Creek. What I found is that John Macfarlane for 20 years has had his Battle Creek Whitewater nonprofit organization that he has tried to get this whole section here through downtown Battle Creek redeveloped. And they want that redeveloped into a controllable whitewater rapids course. And so I met John Macfarlane simply as the president of BC WhiteWater, and I like that project. I think it would be an awesome project for Battle Creek. But it's a $200 million life legacy project for this guy and his organization that he's doing. And so he's had to fight and work with, I guess you could say, the city of Battle Creek in order to make this project happen. It's taken him 20 years to make this happen, but just now last year, BC WhiteWater got the city of Battle Creek to work with them, and they received a $250,000 MEDC grant. And that grant is $250,000 public dollars now to do the civil engineering study for this project going through the city of Battle Creek. That in and of itself, I believe, is something that is extremely questionable. But from there it gets even deeper, because I found in my township, Bedford Township, evidence of cronyism. A gentleman who, the township, Bedford Township's attorney back in the year 2000, was the attorney for a company that was just brand new and starting up. That company, their first big job was actually the project was to build Bedford Township's office for $500,000. That gentleman also was on the planning commission. Up until just recently, he was even on the planning commission and our building inspector. And so this is the cronyism, this is the stuff that needs to be exposed in my community. But the most important thing right now is that we have an attorney that controls everything in the city, and it actually controls everything much further out of the city, everything multiple in the county as well, which is not that big a deal, I guess. Biggest issue is that he's been the one to negotiate like our sewer and water contract, which I found has many issues with it. He negotiates or is the one that reviews our Battle Creek police contract. My Battle Creek police contract for the Bedford Township, we have one police officer 24 hours a day, and right now I believe it's $726,000 a year. When I left office, it was almost $800,000. They renegotiated down to a flat rate of 726, I believe is the number. But that is a lot of money. And the reason why they get so much is, well, because this attorney has the control. So that's what I wanted you to look at. This is what I need to expose. This is what I'm going to share. I have all the evidence, all of the documentation that proves all of this, that just shows it. Yeah. It's cronyism. It's what it is. It's hard at times to explain and show to people, but yeah, there's many things that we go through the history, I'm sure, over the last 20 years. Situations within each different township, I guarantee we can find repeated offenses of this attorneys, this law firm, abusing our community because they want power. I want the people to have power again, and that's why I'm doing this. So thank you for hearing me out. We'll talk again soon. Bye.